You're listening to JW Raw with Eminem.
We are live.
And 3, 2, 1, just like that.
Yeah, we're good.
We're live. Colby Landers, welcome to the show.
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
I'm good.
You just finished heavyweight training?
Yeah, I didn't get I ate a few hooks from Will, so
Ouch.
I think my face is
Will was just up here.
as good as it can be after that right now. So, yeah, so far so good today.
We're waiting for Will to get something. You know, we've been excited for Will. So,
Man, you got to
all you guys, always, we're just, we're your cheerleaders, man.
Yeah,
We're always waiting for something to come up.
we wouldn't be able to do it without y'all, so
Yeah,
it's a team here.
All this cheering, finally for you, we got something.
I
right?
know, finally. Yeah.
June, is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, July for Bellator.
July.
Yeah, it'll be in Thackersville, Oklahoma, at the WinStar. So
They're trying to get you close to home.
yeah, I'll be on the prelims. So the prelim guys, yeah, they try to get it somewhat close to home, so it brings more of a crowd. So I've been talking to Ian, Matthews, and Jane. So yeah, they got it set up. Ian's real good to work with Bellator, so he's an awesome guy. So
what? This will be your pro debut finally.
yeah, finally.
It's been tough.
I know it's been hard trying to find fights, man.
And I got a philosophy about that, and it's the fact that you're very active on social media, which is
Yeah,
good.
I try to be. Yeah, it's a business, you know.
But it's a curse when you're posting pictures of you and the goat.
I know.
Sparring.
I know, man. It's
who the hell wants to fight the guy
I know.
that's fighting the goat?
I was thinking one day, I was like, man, if this was me and I was seeing this, I probably wouldn't want to fight this guy.
I'd be afraid too.
Yeah, I know. So, you know, people probably think, oh, he's just getting in there and taking a picture and then getting out.
Yeah, maybe.
You know?
Well, that's the.
I'm like,
it's
no.
a secret. We're not gonna say.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm surviving in there.
Just tell people that you're my posing. You're my posing.
Yeah,
guy.
I'll just
John
get in
Dita's
there.
Sparring. No one else wanted to
Yeah.
get in that day. So, hey, Colby, get over here.
Yeah, some people back home are like, man, is he really sparring John? I'm like, no. When he's preparing for a world title fight, he really has time to say, hold on, come in here and take a picture, and then
Yeah.
you know, let's do something else. So
Yeah.
no,
that's awesome.
it's go time with him in there.
We're happy for you. So finally, July.
Yeah.
we got something. So we
Yeah.
got a little bit of time. We got plenty of
yeah.
time. So this isn't. This won't be your last trip here before that. So you're gonna stay here for how long?
Well, I'm gonna be here actually just for a couple weeks right now, and then I'm gonna come back for like the whole month of June.
Good.
So like March, April, May, the end of May all through June,
Yeah.
and just do like a full camp and get to prepare with the best coaches in the world. So
How many fights have you had at amateur?
man, well, I boxed and then I kickboxed and then I MMA. I'd probably say roughly around 8 before.
That's good.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
did some grappling
You're ready.
tournaments, AGF, Naga, and then stuff like that. So
You're ready.
yeah, my first like boxing match was against like this guy's like a national champion, and it was crazy, man. It was a good fight. So
And you're fighting
yeah.
at light heavyweight.
Yeah. So I could probably make middleweight if it was like a drastic situation.
Yeah.
But I like 205 better. I'm comfortable there.
Well, when you're starting out, I guess you got to do drastic stuff.
Yeah,
you just
so
got to take whatever the hell they give you.
if they called me and they were like, we need you to make a catch weight at 190 or
Yeah, who are
maybe 85, I just have to suck it up.
Yeah, who are you to say no?
I can't really make calls right now, so
You hear that buzzing?
what is
downstairs?
that?
Yeah,
It's kind of like distracting.
so,
me.
I know. I just we were hoping they were going to do that during
I'm
the
about to
show,
go out
but
there and say, hey, dude, you're
we
killing
got
my
the-
game right now.
we got construction going on downstairs. As
yeah.
you know, we're
Can they
always
hear that?
I'm not sure.
They
I
can?
guess we can. We got to go yell at Ed downstairs.
I wish he would quit for
I'm
just a
telling
little
you.
bit. It's like my moment.
This is our moment.
This is my moment in the sun right now.
Damn it. Yeah, they're building a restaurant downstairs.
Oh.
We've tried the ready to eat meals and the health
Yeah,
food stuff.
yeah.
And nothing seems to make it down there. So we're gonna try the junk food.
It might help if the thing would work downstairs.
Which one?
I've been trying to get food out of it for like 3 days, and it won't.
Oh no, we're not. No, we're talking about the actual. We have a restaurant space down there.
Yeah, it was like
but
radish or
the
something.
vending machine. Yeah,
Yeah, the vending machine. I've been trying to get food out of it for like
Really?
3 days. Yeah, my
That's the
card.
first
it
time
won't-
I've heard that.
My card won't work on the thing.
Huh.
So, and it works everywhere else. I've been like getting
Well,
frustrated.
I think you just slide the card, then you take the stuff,
You
and then
do.
you charge it.
Yeah, it's worked before, but it's not.
But it's
this
not
week.
opening for
No.
you, or what? Yeah.
And I
it's
told
confusing
Misha, and
thing.
he was
Technology.
like, Misha's
Yeah,
like,
Misha's like, I don't know, bro.
Misha's like, he's got so much going on.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like,
"Oh, don't bother me with this stuff.
it's like, figure it out, bro. Figure it out. You know, like, those Russians.
Sounds like
Russians
Misha,
don't have much
He's
sympathy.
just very, very direct. Yeah. So you can't figure it out, you're fucked. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
That's your problem, not mine.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
yeah. So I can cuss on this thing, right?
All right,
If
you're
I
good.
slip up and cuss, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I
my
just
mom,
did myself.
my mom is watching. So hi,
Yeah,
mom.
Sorry,
Love
mom.
you.
Sorry, mom. It was
JW Raw.
Yeah. So
Hey, Colby, pull the mic down just a bit so they can see your lovely fight.
Like right here?
Yeah, right
All right,
Fight
cool.
face.
My lovely.
You are one of the
red
prettier
face.
prettier faces, so we got to.
I appreciate that.
He's got the eyes. So he's got those blue eyes.
Yeah.
He's a trustworthy guy.
The Scottish heritage.
Is that
Thanks,
what it is,
thanks,
Scottish?
mom and dad. Yeah. So I've got like red pink skin.
Yeah.
It never turns a good color, but my eyes are blue and stuff. So
Yeah.
pros and cons, I guess.
Chicks
So,
dig it.
I hope so. Yeah. And it's got me in some trouble throughout the years, but
Yeah. So you started out playing football. Was that your original sport?
yeah. I played football for my dad was like, my parents were great. My dad's like the best dad ever. So he always worked with me, and I was always playing like up, and I had an older brother too. So I played with him and all his friends, and just got beat on. And my mom was always like, "Don't come crying to me. If you can't run with the big dog, stay on the porch." What she always told me.
We talked about that with Kenyon Barner the other day. Just genetics,
Yeah.
It's in the family.
Yeah.
You went on to play at Ole Miss.
Yeah, I went and played at Ole Miss. I wanted to play at Arkansas because I'm from Arkansas. So I originally went there, and my Coach Houston Nutt, he left, and Coach Bobby Petrino came in, and we all met with him. And man, he just really didn't want to run a fullback at the time, which is what I played.
Yeah.
So he would have wanted to move me to H-back. So our
Like-
H-back was like DJ Williams. He was the best tight end in the nation at the
So
time.
you're not going to compete with
I wasn't going to be able to do that. So I called my parents, and once again, they're super supportive. So they said, hey, if they'll let you transfer over there, then
Nice.
go on and get it. So then I just had to do what's best for me and went to Ole Miss, and we beat Arkansas every year.
So your loyalties are kind of torn there.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw one of your Instagram posts
Yeah,
where when they play each other, you're like,
Yeah, I'm a proud Arkansan, man.
who do I root for, man?
I love my state and I love my people, but Ole Miss was good to me in football.
Yeah,
So
they gave you a chance.
for one day out of the year.
But your
that one game.
coach, Bobby Petrino, he had a mistress
Yeah, he
and crashed.
I
didn't he?
switched before all that happened. I'm a Houston Nutt guy. I love Houston Nutt. I take a bullet for him. So I went with him, and then Petrino. I guess karma happens.
Scandals.
So yeah, he's a good coach, but
Personal life started interfering in it.
yeah, you got to hold yourself to a higher standard, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and as a coach, you're the leader.
Yeah,
you're
you
the
are.
face that everyone
So
looks up to.
if you start messing up, then your players think, okay, well,
Yeah,
it's
if you
cool
get
if
away
I
with
go
it,
out
yeah.
and do stupid stuff. So
Yeah, before you know it, the whole team's in chaos.
yeah, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. But yeah, he's making it okay. I think he's like at Louisville or something. Coach Nuts are tired and getting paid to just hang out.
Yeah.
So because they bought him out, so
So football. So you did your time.
Yeah, I did 20-something years, man. My dad got me started actually before I was supposed to be in
20
there.
years.
Yeah,
Getting
so
hit.
yeah, my CTE is probably strong,
Yeah,
but
crazy.
my mom and dad were just great. They always had me in football, always had me in athletics, kind of try to keep me out of trouble, and it was good. My dad always said an athlete's an athlete. So if you're a good athlete, you can kind of pick up on whatever. And I thought I was gonna play football the rest of my life, and then it just didn't pan out. So when I was done in college, I didn't go the next. I had some offers from Canada, from the Canadian Football League.
CFL. and
Yeah.
stuff,
But I was just like, I've always been that guy. Like when I was getting recruited in high school, I was like, it's SEC or nothing for me, or NFL or nothing. I've just, and me now, UFC
Yeah,
or
UFC or
Bellator or bust,
Yeah.
So I just always want to compete at the highest level,
course.
That's why I did this, not really for the fame or the money or.
Well, nobody's going to come in here and say, I want to get to
Exactly.
Bellator and I'm done.
Exactly. Right. You're just always going to keep pushing,
Yeah, of
So,
course, yeah.
and people, there's been some people back home, like, oh, he hadn't paid his dues. I hadn't had a ton of fights, and I'm already, in Bellator. Well, I just used my head.
Yeah.
I sat down before I started MMA, and I said, what's my goal? Bellator, then UFC. How's the quickest way I can get there? And I put it all together. I made myself a prospect. I came to the best gym in the world, best coaches in the world, sat down, said, who's the best fighter in the world? Well, he happens to be in my weight class,
Yeah.
John Jones. So I'm going to go down there,
Call him out.
let him beat
for
me up.
practice,
Yeah, and just, everything else will just fall into place. And that happened. And these other guys are fighting 20 fights, and they're not where I'm at, and they're mad. And I get it, like the warrior mentality. That's great. That's not me. I'm not a warrior. I'm just a good athlete, and I like to compete. I don't like to get hit in the face. It's not fun for me. I try to move.
does?
So I just was like, okay. So I sat down. I got it done, and that was my goal for now, and I've already reached it. So if I had offers from other organizations right now, I didn't want to take 2 steps back when I'm already in Bellator. So just starting the big leagues and, you know.
So what made you I mean, Jackson Wake, obviously, you came. One day you looked at all the camps and said Jackson Wake is the name that always comes up.
Right, I was just
what made you decide on us?
There's some great camps back in Arkansas. So like Rock City MMA, Coach Nathan Kirby, he's who I work with when I'm home.
Yeah.
Great guy, man. Great guy. He has a great thing going there. And it's awesome because I get to go home and work on things and then come here and try to put it together.
Yeah.
Sparring. You know, we go a lot of live here.
Of course, yeah.
So sparring is the best in the world and
Thursdays,
stuff like that.
Today,
yeah.
Sparring day.
You get so much better here, but I get to learn the basics there. Because these guys already know the basics. They're already world champions here.
Exactly.
So they don't need to waste their time really on stuff that I don't.
Well, we do have an amateur program.
The amateur
that's
program.
brand new.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you started, it wasn't around.
No,
yet,
I didn't have that. So, like,
yeah.
my first day I came, and I was still an amateur when I came here. And my first day, they, like, threw me in there with Andre.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I remember that.
He's so terrifying just in general.
Yeah.
You know?
He's not
and I'm in there, and I'm looking around. I'm like, I've seen this guy kill people for years on TV. And I'm like looking around, I'm like, I can't get out of this cage. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck, you know.
And he hits hard.
He hits real hard.
Yeah.
Like, I think the first 3 punches was a 1-1-2 right to my face. Because I was like so scared. I was like, pop, pop, pop. And I was like,
even
I'm
Maximus
still here.
sits there and laughs at people.
Yeah. His dog is amazing.
Maximus, he was a badass.
Yeah, my dogs are wild, and his dog just like sits there.
Well, and so yeah, he had Maximus, but you have the big Great Danes.
Yeah.
A couple of them, right?
Yeah, 2 of them. I have a American female, and then I have a big, huge, like, it's a freak male European. He's like 215 pounds.
So those are just huge dogs as it is.
Yeah.
They're huge breed.
Huge.
You just happen to get the biggest of that breed. Europeans.
It was crazy. The Europeans are a lot bigger than American ones.
Really?
So, yeah. But basically, I just work and train and fight just to support my dogs now.
So what made you decide on those dogs?
That's pretty much my life.
Yeah, but they're like your kids.
Yeah, I'm like sending money back home, literally. I'm PayPaling my boy back home who's watching them. I'm like,
what the hell do those things eat? I mean, they go through a bag a week?
Man, they probably eat man, I'd probably say $50 a week, maybe.
Holy crap!
Great Dane rides at the state fair.
Yeah, I know. I need to start
pony rides.
I need to start doing that. Make me some extra side money.
Yeah. The food fund.
I know it's wild, but yeah,
you got pictures of them on your page.
Yeah, they're on my page.
I gotta pull them up.
They're my best friends, man. So they keep me sane.
Yeah.
So it's worth it.
Those things are just incredible.
What do they eat? Like, I mean, I know that they eat
dog food, the funny thing is, the thing that really helps me out was that keep going down. Was that they actually like dog chow the best. So I try to feed them all these fancy foods like blue buffalo, and there's a better one if you go down where they're all in it, like blue buffalo and all this fancy stuff, and they like dog chow. So thank God for that. And then they eat about 6 cans of wet food a day.
Wow.
So they eat wet food and dark food.
So do you mix it?
Keep going down. There's one where there's like they're in there with they're right there.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
So this is all 3 of your guys.
Well, that one right there is Jordan's,
bulldog.
this little boxer right here, and then Zen, the white American, and then that's Koenig, which means king in German.
So this is the male. This is
the
female.
And that's a boxer. Jordan, my girlfriend at the time, that was her dog.
How cute!
So,
look at that. That's
how big that boxer's like 70 pounds.
You can tell. Well, for him to be the size that he
small
is,
he
next
is
to
right
these
there.
guys,
yeah.
Holy cow, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, so this
guy's beautiful.
Yeah, he's crazy, man. It's just
and he's got the bling going on here.
Yeah, he's got the bling. The other one, she's wild, so I had to take her collar off because she like kept hanging from stuff and
crap,
trying to commit suicide. I think.
Oh yeah, they do that.
She's not the sharpest tool in the shed. She's pretty, but there's not much there, man. He's like awesome. Extremely intelligent, and he like processes things when you talk to him, and they're static. You know, it's like
she's just got a lot going on.
Yeah, she's pretty, but if she was a human, she'd be like that pretty ditzy girl, like
the typical blue-eyed blonde or something, as they say. She just wants to have fun.
Yeah. Right.
So what's the deal with the ears? This guy's ears are straight up like this.
I'll probably catch some heat for this, but it's back when they're
clipped.
They're splinted. So it's purely cosmetic now, so people kind of get mad about it.
So I didn't know that. Okay, so
I thought he was
natural.
Right, they're naturally floppy.
Okay.
And I thought it was more masculine with them up, and he looks aggressive, and I have him to watch my
he
house.
does. Yeah, he looks.
So if somebody comes to my door, nobody's coming in there, and I've actually had both houses on either side of me broken into before, and not mine. So
that's a cosmetic thing.
Well, back in the day, they used to hunt boars.
Okay.
So they splinted them like that so that the boars couldn't grab onto them as easy.
Okay.
So that was why. So yeah, which is weird because they're not very athletic. Yeah, hunting boars. Yeah, yeah. I've been on a few boar hunts. It's weird because I'm from Arkansas, but I'm a big animal lover, so I can't kill them.
Yeah.
I eat animals that are hunted and harvested.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's the most humane way to do it.
Yeah.
But I just can't do it myself. So
okay.
I like scavenge all my friends. Like every deer season, I'm like mass text. I'm like, hey, you got anything? Holler at me.
I'll help you. I'll help you.
Yeah,
do whatever
exactly.
you do. I just can't kill it myself.
Exactly. So I can't do it.
Get the leftovers.
I usually pay to have them have it processed, and
That's
then
all good.
they just
Hey, no problems with tainted meat either.
No, it's
That's
good.
the most natural.
It's as clean as it can get, man.
It's still clean.
You know that nothing's been done to it, and it's good stuff. So
what good looking babies.
Yeah, those are my kids right now. I don't have any real ones, so I got my fur kids.
That's all you need sometimes.
Right? Yeah. So
yeah. You just got all these pictures with.
Man, I know.
There you are with Michelle.
Yeah, she can kick me in the head, and she's like, what?
Look at that reach.
5 foot. Yeah,
how incredible is that?
I'm 6'3". She can kick me right in the head.
How awesome is that?
Man, she's like probably one of my favorite people.
It
just doesn't get any better than her.
How could you not? How could she not be your favorite?
Like all my friends are like, oh my gosh, Michelle, she's like the hottest thing ever. I'm like,
she's the nicest.
She's like
person.
A sister, you know. It's like you don't even.
She comes in and she's always smiling.
Always, never in a bad. Even when she broke her hand, like as soon as she broke it that one time.
We talked about that.
She came in and she was still, she was about to cry, but she was still being positive. She was
like she was here to motivate everyone else.
Yeah,
like, look, I'm here.
And then like the next day, she's in here like training with her other hand.
She was training.
I'm like,
she was training with that other hand. Like
I was so happy to see her get the recognition she started deserving by beating Paige. Was it Paige?
Oh yeah, that put her on the map.
Because she's such a good martial artist.
Paige like crazy.
Yes.
That's Barbie.
Yeah,
Barbie and Ken with Sage.
And she can. But Michelle's a good mixed martial artist though. Yeah. So I was real happy to see her kind of get. Kind of steal some of Paige's momentum. No offense against Paige. I got love for Paige.
Against Paige, yeah.
But
she's a great athlete too.
Yeah, she is.
But obviously we're loyal to Michelle.
Yeah, Paige just got engaged too, so that
she did. I heard about that.
Hearts were breaking all over. I think.
Yeah, I heard about that.
She probably lost a lot of followers when she did that.
Well, they'll still follow her. Hold down. Yeah, it's not gonna last.
Yeah,
she just hasn't met me yet.
Yeah, exactly.
The way people think.
I know, right? I know.
The trolls out there.
Man, my shot, it's gone.
The internet trolls are hilarious.
Man, you know a little bit about that.
I do.
I'd say you know a little about that.
I had to change my name over it.
You got famous overnight, man.
Man, I did. I was just
any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah,
that's what we told him.
Yeah, hey,
embrace it.
Everybody knew who you were, man.
And nobody knew who the hell I was. Nobody cared. I'm just posting my pictures, and one comment can make you viral.
Yeah, it can.
Some reporter saw that and shared it, and it got shared.
And the weird part is that us at this gym, even though Cyborg's picked off all of our girls, we got nothing but love for her here. Everybody is always so nice, and that was just kind of a joke.
It was, and people took it like I'm a bully or like a prejudice or I'm this or that.
Well, the thing on the internet is I figured out is that most of the people that are positive don't say stuff, and most of the people that are negative are always going to say something.
Yeah, believe me, I've had to address this so many times, and Coach Wink, obviously me and Coach Wink talked about it. And it was. It's one of those things. I did it for the right reason. I was supporting Holly. I was hurt. Right. I did it the wrong way, but it's done. And we'll just got to get past it at this point. I probably lost some followers, but I gained followers.
Yeah, there you go.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to go follow this guy. He talks crazy shit.
Yeah.
I was just so low key, but it turned into such a big deal. But
I was real proud of Holly that fight too.
Yeah, she took her 5 rounds.
She did. She took some shots. Yeah. Holly's tough girl, man.
Oh yeah, Holly.
She comes in here and beats up all the guys, man.
Yeah, you trained with her.
Yeah,
you sparred.
I sparred with her. She kicked me in the head a few times. I'm like, no, I'm good on that. Yeah.
She's not, if you're in there to spar with her, she's gonna spar with you.
You start sparring with the girl, you're kind of like, I'm gonna feel this out a little bit. Bam. Okay. All right. So I don't need to be nice anymore.
This is how it's gonna be.
Right.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
So fishing is another one of your
yeah.
hobbies,
I mean,
guess.
when I have time, I'm on such a the learning curve for me is like so much different than everybody else right now because I was playing football the whole time. All these guys were judo, wrestling, this or that. I was just playing football the whole time.
Yeah.
So pretty much MMA, I mean, consumes my life. Like, I got to recover better. I got to eat better. I got to train harder. I got to watch more film at night. Like, because I'm trying to catch up where all these guys have been training all this time. I've got to catch up. So I've got to do way more than everybody else just to compete now because I was way behind when I started.
Yeah.
So when I do all that, like when I do have a break, my parents live on the Lake Hamilton in Arkansas.
Oh, nice.
It's
That's
beautiful. And when I go home, I get to fish, and it's kind of like I go with my buddy Andy. We'll go fishing and catch some stripers and things like that, some hybrids and stuff like that. It's pretty good fishing back in Arkansas. So it's just a good way to get away and just not think about fighting for just a little bit, you know, because it consumes my life, all the time.
You took. We've talked about this now. Of course, we had a football player on Monday, and now in MMA. So who hits? Now you've done both. Who hits? Which hits are the hardest? Which hits are the hardest?
MMA is I think football has better athletes.
Yeah.
MMA is much more difficult to me. I think that it's way more painful. It hurts a lot more.
Really?
Even when you do what you're supposed to do, it hurts. Like, I broke my hands.
Is it the pads that are protecting you in football, or what is it?
It's just a different type of connection. It's not as it's more distributed. It's not as direct.
Yeah.
Like, you catch a shot on the jaw, and
you're out.
You're out, and you get rocked in here. In football, it's like in college, when you hit, you kind of black out for a second, and then you come back to, and you get to go to the huddle, and you're good. And here, if they crack you, they're pouncing on you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you get a little more time to recover in football, but like I said, the athletes in football are just freaks, man. I've seen people do the freakiest stuff there. Yeah. Like, I think you could take a football player like J.J. Watt, and you could teach him MMA, and I think he could maybe be a world champion. But I think that a lot of nowadays, the better athletes are kind of starting to gravitate to MMA, seeing Conor money, things like that, seeing that you can make money in it. So I think back in the day, the better athletes were going to like the big three: football, basketball, baseball. Well, most bigger guys were playing football, basketball, and baseball because size matters in those things.
Of course.
And then in MMA, they were going to like wrestling, the smaller guys. Yeah. So because there was weight classes.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So I think that's why most of the big guys, that's why weight classes, like, it's hard for me to find fights because there's not many 205ers.
Yeah.
Which is good to make it to the top because, I mean, I think
it's even less heavyweights.
Yeah, less heavy. Because, I mean, I think like my buddy Tyson Pedro that trains here, I think he got signed at like 3-0 or 4-0 the UFC. Wow. Because he's a prospect and there's not many 205ers.
Such a nice guy.
Oh, I love Tyson, dude. Crazy. He can dance good too. You ever seen him dance?
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, he can dance.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, he wears those like man bag things, and
did you go dancing with him when you guys are here?
No, I don't know. I've seen him dance, so we'll leave it at that.
I heard that with Kevin, the Polish Kevin.
Yeah,
you seen him?
Yeah, I've seen him.
He's another guy that loves dancing.
I know, it's crazy.
What is it with fighters and dancing?
I don't know. I'm not that guy. So
the ladies love you for both.
I think we got good feet, so fighters got good feet, so we could dance. But
we need to get more MMA guys on the Dancing with the Stars.
I know. If you see, they always do well.
Like the only one.
I think Chuck Liddell did it.
Chuck just did it.
I think he did well too.
Yeah.
I think we've got good feet. Fighting is a lot like dancing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it is. Well, you got to have that foot movement.
Yeah. So yeah, that works, but. Yeah, I think that was the thing, is that most bigger athletes, I think, were gravitating towards that. So now there's less big guys in MMA, and I think now there's going to be a lot more people going to MMA because the good athletes are seeing they can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So when the younger athletes are starting, they want to go do something they can go pro and make a good living at. So I think that's why.
Well, here you are to make some money.
I'm trying.
MMA.
Yeah, I got to feed my dogs.
College wasn't making you any money.
No, man. Well, the thing is, I think college athletes should get paid. I really do.
Yeah.
Outside, the scholarships and stuff and the money for the scholarships, which is very little. They're selling their jerseys in shops. The athlete didn't get anything from it. You're selling millions of dollars of tickets.
Well, and that's something that people do. It's one of those dirty little secrets that a lot of people are making money off these athletes.
Yeah, they are.
Now, colleges.
Yeah.
They know people are starting to follow the guys in college. This is going to be somebody.
Exactly.
Buy that college.
Exactly.
Jersey.
And we don't have time to work. I mean, we were doing study hall at 7. you know, 7 to like 8 or 9, class from like 9 to 1 or 2. Then you go to the facility, you watch film, then you practice. You don't get home until 9 or 10 at night.
Yeah.
And then if you got a test, you got to study that night or something, and you don't have time to work. There's no time. So.
And it's the same thing with fighters now. You know, this is your job.
Exactly.
Full-time job. I
Exactly.
mean, that's why they need sponsors, and with Bellator and those guys, you can at least have your sponsors.
Exactly.
With UFC, they took that away.
Exactly.
So it's tough. It's got to be tough for you guys.
Yeah, it's there's pros and cons to both organizations, but yeah, the sponsors help.
But then you get bigger paychecks.
Bigger pay, yeah. And then I got the best agent in the game, Jason House from Iridium Sports.
Okay. So you kind of leave it up to him.
Yeah, he's if anybody's looking for the best agent, that's him. So yeah, he takes care of me, and I work when I'm home because my dad owns a construction company.
Nice.
So one day I'll take that over. So, you know.
So this is just fun for now.
Yeah, well, this
says,
is my. I have no plan.
You've had your fun
yeah,
time to work.
I have no plan B. Fighting is my plan A. But unless I make like McGregor paychecks, which I wouldn't turn down, I'm gonna have a career after fighting. Yeah. So.
Well, and Wink is always the first one to tell everyone that.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna get rich.
Exactly. Yeah.
So have a backup plan. Go to school, become a cop, become a fireman, do something because
something that you can do,
and you got lucky there. So you got the family business to fall back on.
And it's cool because you know, he's my boss, so he understands. So I can leave and go on a month training camp. Yeah. So it's perfect, you know. But if I had another job, like some of these people got jobs and their bosses aren't going to let them do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but it gets to a point where, you know, if you're working and training and you're going to start getting into the top level and fighting these guys who are just training full time, it's going to be a tough gig. Like you're going to have to just train full time, or you're just going to be putting yourself in service.
Construction's hard work, though, man.
Well, I'm at the office now.
Oh,
yeah, okay. So I graduated. Yeah,
I take that back. It's not hard work.
I graduated now. I get to walk around and kind of look at things now. So yeah, I've hung the sheetrock and done the things. So he kind of wanted me to do that to show me, hey, you know, you don't want to do this. You know, you want to go to school. You want to do some things like that.
Yeah, so I mean, Ed, like the guy working downstairs. I mean,
he's
cutting some concrete or something. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he built this place.
He's killing it down there. I'm glad he's doing that right now.
He built this place when it was a DEA fortress.
Yeah,
and he's turned it into the gym that is today. I mean, taking down walls and cutting through concrete.
Right.
I mean, as you know, across where. Like this floor here, it was just one solid floor all the way across, and they cut out several concrete beams to make it an open area where you can kind of look down.
Yeah, since they brought the amateur program in, we had to get more space. You know, I wasn't here at the old Jackson's gym. I got here like right when they came to this one.
So you got here around 15.
Yeah, so yeah, I was here with this, and I've seen it, you know, growing to what it is. But the AMI program is really good. You know,
Joey's taking off of that.
Yeah, I love
him on the show.
I love Coach Joey.
A couple weeks back.
Coach Joey and Coach Frank and Coach Harry and
we got some of the best coaches.
They don't get enough credit because they're kind of like, you know, Jackson, Wink, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And then those guys are doing a lot of the work, you know, behind the scenes.
Well, you can't get to Jackson or Wink until you've paid your dues with Joey. And Frank and those guys, you know.
I know. So yeah, man, those guys are great, man. They always take time to work with everybody.
You're never gonna come in. You're never gonna come in here and just get
I know
a Wink or Greg in your corner. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, and you gotta be a good teammate.
Yeah.
So you know
everything's a test.
You can't just come here and you can't just do your camp and leave.
From the day you step foot in this building, it's a test.
Yeah, it is.
And there's eyes watching you.
It is.
And the superstars like John Jones, they will come up to you and they'll introduce themselves.
Exactly.
But they're feeling you out.
Right. Yeah.
And the fact that you got to spar with them on several occasions for several years now.
Yeah.
Is a testament to that he trusts you.
Yeah, he trusts me, and the coaches trust me. Yeah. So that meant a lot to me.
Yeah, because they'll pull you off the floor. You'll be just minding your own business, doing your sparring with somebody out there. Colby, get over here. Need you to show this.
Oh man, yeah.
Need you to pretend you're Shogun.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever, I'm like, oh man. So yeah, it's great, man. It's good getting to gauge myself against the actual best fighter to ever walk on the planet of all time. Like, it's just I learned a lot in durability because I know that I can take some punishment because he dishes it out. I mean, I told him before, I said, look, we're friends. Like, he's actually a good friend of mine. Like, we hang out outside of here a lot.
Yeah.
I said, look.
Yeah, you were just at his house.
I was like, if you just knock me out, hey, you're doing your job. I should have blocked it. I said, don't hold back. Don't do anything. You're getting ready for a world title fight. And I said, just throw everything you got at me. And if you happen to hit me, I should have blocked it. You know, it's no big deal. So it's good. But yeah, he's the only guy that I've never been able to figure out, which I don't think anybody has.
Nobody's figured him out.
But I'll be in here, and usually that's
why he's the GOAT.
Yeah, God,
he's
man,
not giving up those secrets.
I like to think I'm somewhat of an intelligent fighter. I can kind of figure somebody out pretty quickly and see like what their tendencies are and what will work.
But how do you train against him? Because he's got so many weapons in his
and he improvises really well, like really quickly.
Okay, you can train against elbow defense, or knee defense, or you know.
And it's like you do something and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, but he's already done it. Like he's so much quicker to everything than everybody else, and his reach. It's like you wait to die on the outside, or you try to work your way in, and you just get picked apart on your way in. There's really nothing you can do. So when he fights, people were like, oh, man, you know, this guy might do this, or what if DC does it? I'm like, y'all don't understand. Nobody can do anything. Nobody on the roster. But nobody can do anything. It doesn't matter. Stipe, it doesn't matter who it is. Like, I got much love for Stipe. Great champion.
Oh, yeah.
John's just head and shoulders better than everybody. Like, there's no chance anybody can beat him. Like,
everyone wants to see that fight someday. You know, John. They talk John and Brock Lesnar, and John and Stipe, and John. I mean, he's already ran through everyone.
I think I saw somebody on Instagram say, I would pay $69.99 to watch John Jones shadow box right now. Like everybody wants to see him so bad. Like they're just crazy about wanting to see him. So, but man, he's like, before I came down here, the media actually had me like, I was like, man, I don't know about this John Jones guy, you know, like, because they try to make him look so bad. And then I came here, and he was literally one of the nicest people ever. Like, he came up the first day and introduced himself to me. I was like,
and I tell everyone that.
I was like, man,
nobody believes that. They think he's some stuck-up guy.
No, dude, he's the best guy, man.
He'll put on his reggae music, and next thing you know, he's walking around. Introducing himself to everybody.
And he stayed after and like helped me, and like when I spar him, and like he'll be positive, but he's honest. So if I'm doing something he sees, he'll say, you know, you should have done this, you should have done that. And I get so much better just by getting feedback from him. And he's been in there with everybody there is to be in there with. And, you know, him saying, you know, hey, you know, you could be in top 10, you know, one day, just keep pushing, you know. He's like, you got a lot of things going for you in here. So that helped my confidence a lot.
You're one of his favorite. You're one of his favorite training partners. You and Devin. I see you guys all the time.
Thank God for that.
Thank God for Devin.
Oh my God,
you get to
we
get a break once in a while.
We kind of put this like Optimus Prime together of like me, Devin, and maybe like another guy where we all we go one round and then we get a break, and then John's going the whole time. So I'm like thinking, please let me get like 4th or 5th round, but John don't slow down. So
he doesn't. He never gets tired. and you guys did that circuit training a while back, and his brother was in town. Chandler was in town.
Chandler,
you guys were hitting the dummies and doing those circuit trainings. So I forget what they call them. The sim training, simulation training, I guess. And Wink and Greg will kind of take turns, say, okay, do this, do 10 minutes of this. Or they just throw random stuff at you guys.
Man, it's tiring.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
The only good part is you're not getting hit. But but it's training with John, and obviously a all-pro football player, and then the 2 best coaches in the world watching you, and it just forces you to do so much better. You just push so much harder. Just the atmosphere here forces you to be excited every day. I mean, you come in here, you got Holly, you got Diego, you got John.
So much good energy.
It's just, you get to watch these world champions, and you get to find out they're not world champions because they're blessed. They're blessed, but they work hard.
And Holly's here every day. I mean, she's here right now. Yeah, she's down there.
Like, she was in there just putting in hard rounds with Yana.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, she
didn't have to do that.
Lined up.
Exactly. She had no. There was nothing in it for Holly by sparring with Yana, but she did it because Yana came in, and
he helped Holly.
They accepted her and made her part of the team. So Holly did her part and sparred with her. I mean, she saw some stuff with Cyborg that she tried to tell her, hey, this is what you need to do, So all great teammates we got here. So if you need come Jackson Wink, man.
Oh yeah,
train here.
Tell everybody that, man. We only fight. Some people say, well, y'all have lost some fight. Well, we've won a lot too, and we only fight top 5, top 10 people. Like, if you see our people, there's no easy fights here anymore.
Yeah,
like, none.
we get that bad rap. It's people, the trolls on the internet.
I'm
man,
like,
they suck. They keep
yeah.
losing. Well, look who we're fighting.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on,
like,
man.
man.
Jim's
like,
going bankrupt.
Yeah,
we're struggling so hard over
They're
here.
just doing a bunch of PEDs over there,
Yeah,
and the puppy mill, and anything negative that they can say to try and bring us down.
Man,
It's
it's
fun.
crazy.
But we just keep on. We keep going.
We had the unofficial statistician, Dr. Bo. He broke it down, and like Colby was saying, we're going against top 5 guys. We're going against top 5 girls.
Yeah. Dr. Bo.
Like
Dr. Bo
90% of
knows.
the time, we're always the underdog.
Yeah, Dr. Bo's got it. He's killing it on social media
You
now.
get worked on by him?
Yeah,
There's people
sometimes.
back there?
I try to stay out of there, but
yeah, exactly. If you're in there, it means you're hurt. But
for maintenance, I go in there. So
have you done the neck cracking thing yet?
My brother can actually do that.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, he's a.
Oh, we gotta get you in there, man.
I know. I need to get on there. I know.
That's,
I gotta get me a few followers out of it.
Yeah, how can
But
yeah, it's funny. It's funny when Dr. Bo is the he's the social media king.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I need to get in on that. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get you in there. We'll get.
He's at 1 million with that neck crack video.
Dude, I know
Is
it's
he?
crazy.
Yeah. Oh, he cracks everyone's neck.
He cracks it like a different way. My brother, you gotta lay down.
So is your brother in the
he's
field?
a physical therapist.
Oh yeah.
So but he does some chiropractor stuff too.
See,
so
that stuff just creeps me out, man. I can't. It's just something about it. I can't. I film it. I film it all the time, and every time it happens, I just cringe because I'm like, am I witnessing a death here?
Yeah,
I mean, what's going on?
If you don't do it right, you can actually hurt them pretty
well,
bad.
and Dr. Bo explained it. It would really, you'd really have to
sever
like
an artery.
hold it
Yeah.
and do some crazy stuff for it to go wrong. But I mean,
it's not something you want to do with somebody who doesn't know what they're doing.
yeah, some amateur just cracking.
Yeah, you don't want to have somebody practice.
It's one thing
on
to
you.
be cracking your knuckles or whatever, but yeah, you're cracking necks.
Yeah, I know.
It's next level.
Walmart parking lot. Hey, $20. I'll crack your neck.
Yeah, sit out front, trying to work on my neck popping.
Well, that's cool. So your brother does that stuff.
Yeah, man. He
has he got a business down south?
He works at he's the head physical therapist at D1 Sports Training.
Oh, nice.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to D1. They let me train there when I'm home.
Sweet.
So that's cool of him. Yeah, he's extremely intelligent. He's probably the smartest person I've ever met. So I was looking at like, I'm just gonna go the athlete
genetics
route. Yeah.
See, what's
I'm
up with
gonna go
that,
the
man?
athlete
We
route.
were talking about that with genetics. Some get the brains, some get the brawn.
I know. Yeah, my mom's extremely intelligent. My dad has a doctorate. And my mom has a master's.
Holy crap!
They preach.
How awesome is that?
Yeah, and my dad's a great athlete. He's like 6'6".
Wow.
And then my mom's like,
how tall are you? You're
6'3".
Damn.
My mom's like a dwarf though.
So you didn't even pass up your dad. Your dad's still
my
tall.
dad's tall.
Holy
man.
cow!
Yeah, and then
your brother? So your brother's
my brother's 6 foot. But my mom
so
was
nobody,
short.
so that kind of
So she
kind of
killed it for us. But she's
Yeah.
pretty. And like my dad said, if she was really huge, you wouldn't be here. You know what
that's
so I'm
fun.
just
That makes sense.
So yeah. So she's a good looking lady. So I hope I got some of her looks. So we'll be good.
Those Southern
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta say.
Her name's Mary Jack. It don't get much more
Mary
southern
Mary
than
Jack?
that. Mary Jack. Yeah.
Wow, how
Yeah.
southern is
I
that?
know. It's pretty southern.
That southern life is awesome, man. You guys
It
got
is.
the best looking women,
It
the
is.
best food.
Yeah. Some of the food you got when I'm cutting weight, I can't really.
Well, I was gonna
touch
say,
it.
so how does that work out when you're a fighter? You got all this good southern
man,
food,
my
southern
grandma-
fried chicken, and
My grandma, before she passed, she would kill it in the kitchen, and she cooked all that horrible stuff, and it was just so good. But
horrible for you.
Oh my
but
God,
horrible means good to me.
But my mother, she cooks real clean, so it's not so bad. But man, you know how grandmas are.
Yeah, grandma.
My grandmother would kill it in there.
You hungry? No.
Yeah,
yeah, you are here.
Yeah. She just forced us to eat. It's just always something terrible, just like horrible for you, but tastes so good.
Yeah,
like
the greasiest
soaked
of the
in
greasy.
gravy.
Yeah.
Oh my
Gravy,
God.
biscuits,
She was wild.
biscuits and grits.
Yeah,
making us
oh, it's
hungry.
bad. Yeah.
So you grew up around all that stuff.
Yeah. Greens and all that. Yeah.
Greens. What's that? Collard greens?
Yeah, my dad eats those. They're kind of weird to me.
Yeah, I
They're
always
kinda
hear about these
slimy.
things. I've never seen them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The texture's not really my thing, but
kind of like fishy stuff.
it's gross. But my dad smashes those things.
Wow.
Puts ketchup on them, so
Ketchup.
yeah, puts ketchup on everything.
That's like the Brazilians.
Did they do that?
Brazilians put ketchup on everything.
Really?
Because I've had a few Brazilians living
Yeah.
at the house.
Yeah, that's right,
And,
yeah.
and it's funny because I'll buy a pizza and
No, they don't
say
put
you
ketchup
got,
on that.
they
do
put
they?
they put
Are you
ketchup on
serious?
pizza, man. I don't
God,
know
that's
what the hell.
weird.
And I thought it was just them. But then I go with Tusa.
Yeah.
We'll see each other at fights
Yeah.
all the time. And sure enough, Tusa will bring out that ketchup.
Really?
Pour it on everything.
That's wild.
Yeah,
I didn't
so
know
Brazilians do it even more than the Southern guys, I guess.
Really?
Just,
I did not know that.
They love their ketchup.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
That's
funny.
crazy.
Cultures are interesting.
It's interesting here.
Who the hell puts ketchup on pizza? Ugh.
Yeah,
There's already sauce in there.
I know.
You're ruining it. You're taking but to them,
I know.
It makes it taste better.
Yeah, the culture thing is real cool here.
It is.
You get to meet people from all over the world.
Yeah.
And I think it was those people that were from Mongolia. They came here
Oh,
and
yeah.
nobody knew how to speak that. Like nobody could translate it. So I think everybody was having to use their phone
They
to
couldn't
translate
talk to
everything.
us. We couldn't talk to them.
Yeah, they would
but it
go
was
in there to
cool.
like OSM
But
and
they're badasses.
they couldn't tell them what was wrong.
Yeah,
like, they
they
were
just
like,
Dr. Bo's like,
Yeah.
just starts poking him with
I
the,
know,
with
it's
the,
crazy.
with the hammer and stuff.
I know.
It hurts here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Hit it. See what happens.
But the culture thing is so cool and I wasn't exposed to it. I mean, you see cultures when I was working my previous job, but not the way you see it here, because you actually get personal with them.
Yeah.
And you see them. You see them. I mean, they'll bring us their candy or their whatever. This is their
delicacies from their home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is really neat. CR with his culture. We have Russians.
Yeah.
We have Brazilians. We have
the crazy part is you'll have countries that are actually at war.
Yeah.
And people from there, and they come in here, and everybody gets along.
Yeah.
So I mean, it shows that in MMA on the mats there is no religion, there is no
and Wink
skin
brings
tone
that up all the time.
Yeah.
That's his favorite. That's
it's
his
true.
favorite line, because he's you look at it and he always says you see the black guy beating the crap out of the white guy.
Exactly.
The white guy beating the crap out of the Jew.
Yeah, nobody gets mad.
The Germans beating. It's just everybody's just beating up each other.
Everybody's
and then
getting
afterwards,
better.
they all
hug
go
it out. Right.
And they go eat dinner
exactly.
together.
No hard feelings.
They go to the kebab house and break bread. And,
it's a good way.
Happy,
you see people. You see a lot of people bond that might have had different thoughts
hate each
on
other back home. Yeah, they go back home when they're at war.
Yeah, so they come here and they
Russians,
find out
Afghans.
that if you actually did get to know these people, they're not so bad.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they are. They're nice, and they see you around here, and we're just one big happy family here.
Yeah,
we have no prejudice.
It's really kind of sad, man, because we could all get along.
We could.
We
could.
Politics and things like that. So what can you do?
Yeah, and you pay and you pay good money for to see these guys in the cage now.
Yeah,
it's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, finally. Everybody's finally starting to get paid what they deserve. It's slowly getting there.
It's still a long way to go. It's still not boxing money.
Yeah, I think
it's just a matter of time.
I think Connor kind of helped, bring a little bit more.
Connor definitely put MMA on the map.
Yeah,
I think
at least in the mainstream.
With females, I think. I mean, you got to give Ronda credit.
Right, and then Gina Carano, Cyborg.
Yeah, Carano, and a lot of people forget about Carano, but the people that pay attention, they know.
Right.
She was a badass.
Right. Oh man.
Man, I see.
So pretty too.
Yeah.
She really could have been. If she was a little bit further down the line, I think she could have been a massive star.
Yeah.
But she was so early in the game.
It was too early.
Yeah. Nobody really knew what was going on at that point.
Yep.
So, yeah. It's interesting to see how it's evolved over this time. And when my kids are grown and stuff, it's gonna be. I can't wait to see where it's gonna be. It's gonna be the biggest sport in the world. I think.
It's like the NFL. Like I think this time we're like in the 80s or 90s with the money wise.
Right.
Like a couple of years, we'll get like a lot more money and sponsorships and things like that.
Yep.
And then the guys that were, I hope, back in the day or back when this thing gets organized and all, and have more money, that they take care of the four founders and all that.
Right.
Like those, you think of those guys UFC 1 all the way up to 100, and they got their crap beat out of them.
They're fighting for $100.
It was rough back then. and pride. Like,
yeah.
Oh man, I don't get starstruck hardly ever, but when I met Joey, I was pretty starstruck because
isn't that cool?
He fought Pride, man.
Yeah.
And if you're an MMA guy, Pride was so gangster.
And Joey,
gangster, dude.
He fought so many people.
Oh, he's fought like Jacare and Lawler and all them guys.
And the cyborg,
male cyborg,
the male cyborg, exactly.
Man, it's crazy. And there was Pride was rough.
Yeah.
Like you were just a G if you were in that.
Yeah, he was going over his resume one day when we had him on a show, and of course Misha knew this. But I didn't realize who he had fought.
Yeah.
I mean, he fought the who's
crazy,
who's.
man.
And
Crazy.
And, you know, just time. It's all about timing, you know. And if he had started just a few years later, I mean, it could have made or break him. But who knows if he would have been it's hard to say.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta love him for who he is. You
know? It's almost, you know,
he's
like
one of the pioneers. And now he's
you'd almost rather be, you know, it's rough to say which one you'd rather be, a big star now or like one of the just OGs in the game like him. You know, like
the Keith Jardine.
That everybody looks back and like, man, that dude was just as hard as it comes. You know.
No,
so
we love Joey. just sitting up here when the doors open, I'll be sitting up here working on stuff, and you'll hear Joey downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah.
You hear that, and then you hear Holly, shush. You always know who's in here doing stuff. So
yeah, I keep threatening to make a Sounds of JW. A compilation because everyone's got their sounds.
Yeah,
and you can always tell. Oh, that's Holly.
Yeah.
I mean, the world knows Holly now.
Oh, yeah.
Even there's that cartoonist guy, Mojahid or something. He makes these little YouTube videos, and he snuck Holly into a couple of them.
Oh, yeah,
now.
I saw that. Yeah, where she just like randomly pops
like
up, like stole a cowboy's hat or
something.
She's
like a thief or something.
Yeah.
Stealing belts, stealing hats.
Yeah, that's funny. That's so random because Holly's like the most honest, nicest person ever.
That's funny.
So she just steals everything.
I don't think he's doing it as a
that's funny.
As a bad thing. It's just kind of a funny thing.
Yeah.
That's the sound, and you can always tell cowboys out there.
Man.
Yeah.
He's down to his ranch, I guess, now a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just waiting for something else to come up.
Yeah. Always.
He was golfing in Colorado.
Yeah, they were just like riding snowmobiles a couple of days ago or something. I never know where he's at.
It's good to be cowboy, man. He's just always
man. He lives the life.
Riding motorcycles, riding snowmobiles. I mean, he's just skydiving. He just don't give a shit.
Yeah, he's living it up, man.
Yeah, God bless him.
Yeah.
Do it while he can, you know, because once age catch up to you, you have all those memories. Like, man, I tell you what, I remember when I was doing all that crazy stuff.
I know.
Cave diving, and
it'd be so funny, man. I know, like the UFC people just cringe with him, man.
Oh, they have to.
Like a couple days before a fight, he's like doing flips on a wakeboard,
and he don't give a shit. They tell him, dude,
he's like riding bulls a couple days.
There's got to be something in his contract that says don't do that, but he's just like, oh, stop me, come and tie me down. You know,
he's
what
wild.
Are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm already missing half my body parts.
Exactly.
Crashes and shit I've taken.
Yeah, man, that's wild.
But those are the guys we're training with here.
Yeah, it's good here, man. Like I said, it's you gauge yourself, so you know, and we spar hard here sometimes, you know, we get after it. So I've been banged up a lot more in here than in my fights.
And then in football days.
Yeah, football, man. I playing fullback, man. It's
you played at Ole Miss.
Just a battering ram.
That's a team.
Yeah. We had a squad when I was there too. Man, we were ranked.
We had Michael Orr. You had Michael Orr on your
Big
team.
O on there.
Big famous Michael Orr.
The blindside.
The blindside guy. So. And it's funny. How ironic, because the guy that played Michael Orr in that movie is Quentin Aaron. He comes here to Dr. Bo's all the time.
That's crazy.
It's a small world, because here he played with his namesake. Yeah. It's funny. I'll have to point him out one of these days when he's walking by.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man. Yeah, that was wild when that came out, because now Ole Miss is like one of the most famous schools.
You got a picture. You got a picture with Michael Orr.
I'm sure I do somewhere.
But
so my social media got popping.
So then we got to get a picture with Quentin Aaron.
Right.
And say this is Quentin.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know if Big O keeps up with MMA or not, but I
don't know
if he ever does swing by this way. I'll tell him to come through.
Yeah, I don't think he's
a real quiet guy, man.
Yeah,
he was real quiet. Yeah, he's a freak athlete though. I seem like reverse dunk a basketball like it's nothing, and stuff like that.
That show, no one ever. I mean, that just put him in the map.
Yeah, I know.
It's a cool life.
It's wild,
he had an interesting life.
It was cool because I see a lot of those people, like the tutors and his family and stuff like that. And it's like, you see all those people, and like we go to the same tutors at Ole Miss and stuff like that. I forget who the actress that played that. Our tutor was. The lady that played the one where she was like crazy.
I'm on it. I'll look it up.
Yeah, the older lady that was the tutor.
Yeah, Google that stuff.
Yeah. See all of them, and you're just like, man, that's crazy. These people are getting played in a movie. It's wild. So.
And you were there at the same time.
Yeah. He was good to have on our team.
Yeah, I bet.
The
book was good too.
Yeah, I imagine it was. I don't read.
Well, everything starts with a book.
The movie.
Everything starts with a book, but yeah, it's funny. I mean, when I was reading books, I'd read. I read like The Shining, you know.
Yeah.
And then you see the movie and like they forgot this part.
Yeah, that's what
that was some of the coolest.
Yeah.
You know, or
my mom's a big reader.
Even
so.
it. You know, I used to read the heck out of Stephen King. Man.
So does my mom.
And it's hard. It's hard to put Stephen King. It's hard to make movies out of them because they do. They're great successes, but after reading the books, you're like, man, they're just missing so much.
Yeah, that's what she said a lot because she reads a lot of Stephen King too, and man, she would read like one of those huge books in just a short matter of time.
That's how my mom is.
I'm like, man, it would take me 6 months to read that.
I didn't get my mom and dad's brain genetics. 'Cause, I tell you what, yeah. They were very smart and it's so easy. What do you mean it's right here?
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not easy. My brain is. My sister's a genius. I mean, she's a chemical engineer, and so she got all the brains with. Somehow, it's tough.
I'm intelligent, but my brother is like rocket science intelligent.
Yeah, go figure.
I was like, I'm just gonna play sports, so I can kind of find my niche in the family. You know, I think he's got the academics covered.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're having fun, man. You're living the dream right now, and you're part of the greatest team in the world.
Yeah, it's an honor.
Jackson Wink, and that's kind of a curse and a blessing, like we talked about, because when you're training with Holly Holm and John Jones, and you got the pictures to prove it.
Yeah.
People see that on your social media. Like,
right.
Why am I going to fight this guy?
Right.
He's too tough for me. He's next level.
Yeah, it's
But give these guys a chance, man.
Yeah.
Somebody call.
Yeah, he's looking for a fight.
The thing is, man, like
he's got to fight.
Yeah,
July is
going
to happen as long as this guy. Obviously, he has no
July
fear.
and Bellator. So, man, the thing is, they scheduled me for Bellator 186.
Okay.
They scheduled me for that, and
so that was the April one that was originally.
No, this one was like at the very end of this last year, before January. And
March.
I said,
because I remember you had posted something a while back, and you were talking about maybe March, maybe April.
Yeah. Anytime they come to Oklahoma, really, because Bellator don't come to Arkansas, so I wish they would. Man, probably just not. Man, we got some good talent in Arkansas.
It's too southern for them.
We got some real good guys there, man. We got man, there's countless ones. I could name them, but I don't want to leave somebody out.
Yeah.
There's a ton of talent there. We could come to Verizon Arena in Arkansas and put on a show, man. But I don't know how that works. But Oklahoma, they usually come there, and that's about as close as it gets to me. So. They got that scheduled, and hopefully, they scheduled me before with Gerard Trice. He's actually doing really well in Bellator. He's like 3-0, I think.
Wow.
And I said yes, at the drop of a hat. He's a 3-time All-American wrestler, and from Central Michigan. He's pretty good, man. So
you consider yourself a striker or
yeah,
wrestler?
I'm a striker, but I like to be well-rounded.
Yeah.
But, I'm not going to come in here and, like, out-wrestle Devin Clark.
Yeah.
So, I got to kind of figure out what's going to work and try to, I like to strike, I like to stand, but I want to be good enough everywhere where I'm not uncomfortable anywhere, So, I mean, like I said, if I was going to fight him, I'm not going to out-wrestle that guy. So, I'm just going to have to use my strengths and make him adjust to that. Yeah. But he couldn't he ended up not being able to take the fight for some reason. I don't want to talk negative or anything. I'm sure he might have had some issues or something. Yeah. So, hopefully maybe one day down the line I can catch up with him and we can put on a show. He's a tough guy.
Put on the rematch.
That's that. And then like you see the Johns and the Hollies and all that, but man, there's so many killers in here. Like we're saying, like
all different
there's
sizes.
No easy round in here.
We got the John Dotsons all the way up to the big heavy guys.
There's people that haven't made it big yet that will murk you. Like there's some people in here that are just killers, man. Bavon just got done. Just got done working with him. Man,
he went on Lewis, man, him and his brother.
He's gonna be big time.
Levon,
yeah, and just man, you got so many prospects. You got Lando in here.
Yeah, he was
one of my favorite fighters to watch. Period.
Yeah, he's entertaining.
Any fight he has is gonna be just. I cringe the whole time because it's just smashing each other.
Brown Bomber, we got Maurice.
Dude, I got the whole
Cody East is down there getting ready for Russia.
Anybody want to come spar Cody East, man? Come on in.
I was going to ask
sign a waiver and come in on Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Cody's a big boy, man.
We watched we were cage at the last fight,
bro,
and it was a bloodbath
with that crazy dude who fights everybody. Tony Lopez.
Yeah, he just fought last week.
He fights every day. It seems like
in the
the Twin Arrows.
The Twin Arrows rough MMA.
Cody.
He won the belt.
Cody spars so hard, man. Like, oh my God. Like, if you're gonna spar him, if I'm ever gonna spar him, I'm gonna spar him at the end of the week. So I got the whole weekend to like let my legs bounce back.
Yeah.
Because him and his brother will kick you so hard in the legs, man. Oh.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're doing it to be mean.
Tyler and Cody.
Dude, they just go so hard. They don't have another gear, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they don't get it.
Hurts so bad.
Yeah, you better be ready.
So we just basically let them, when they're both here, just go at it the whole time.
Let them kill each other.
They go like 5 rounds straight.
Let them get tired.
Yeah.
Okay, it's my turn yet?
Everybody's like, y'all just go over there somewhere and stay out of the way so y'all don't kill anybody. You know.
Yeah, I saw he was there this morning with the Brown Bomber, Will.
Yeah.
With Will Santiago, man. I love that guy.
Yeah,
man. He's another one of our guys that's just gonna make waves.
You better watch his hooks, man.
Yep. Oh yeah, they come. They drop.
You don't see him like
first few seconds of the
because he's so short, but he can fight big dudes.
Yeah, he can.
And you think you're out of the way, and he just jumps into that. It's like a Mike Tyson hook kind of. So when I circle out, man, it's circle with my hand up because he'll catch you with those.
If you don't, you're done.
His hands are super heavy.
They're huge.
Yeah, it's like getting hit with a cement brick upside the head.
Yeah, you look at his hands, and
I know
they're just like
I know.
Yeah,
I don't want to get hit by that.
And we're like, "Are you swollen?" He's like, "No, these are my hands."
No, it's just my hands.
Yeah, his hands have been calcified. They're little clubs.
I know, that's crazy. God bless. Yeah,
good for him.
So I got a couple poll questions for you, Colby. We asked about sponsorships for your Great Danes. It looks promising.
Oh, nice.
People are liking that. And then
please God, yes.
And then there's a lot of people that like. I was surprised. There's a lot of people that like ketchup on their pizza.
Really?
Do they really?
Yeah, there's like
these fucking freaks.
There's like 13% out of 64 votes.
Wow, is it like is it Arkansas people doing that? I don't know. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that's not a Southern thing. I can imagine.
There's a lot of Brazilians.
It's not in New Mexico. You put chili on everything here.
Man, I got here and I'd never had green chili, and everybody was like, "What?
Yeah, see, I'm not
what
a fan.
country are you from?" I'm like.
And there's different kinds of chili, and people are going to attack me for that too. Say, how could you be New Mexico and not
they
put
freak out about
chili
it.
on your pizza? I said, no, man.
Yeah,
pizza's for pepperoni.
Yeah, exactly.
Sausage. I don't put chili on my pizza. I'll throw it at you.
Man, it's crazy. It's like New Mexico is like a whole other planet.
Very, very defensive about their
different.
Food.
It's way different than where I'm from. Different animals. Like I saw a roadrunner the other day. I like crazy about birds.
Yeah.
So I saw this roadrunner run by me, and I was lost it. I was like, "Oh my God, it's a
real
real one!"
That's funny. I had a couple at my house, man. They were little chunky little bastards, man.
They're awesome.
They're crazy looking.
They can take down a rattlesnake.
They're so fast, dude. They just take off. Yeah. And I got my phone out and was like chasing it. It was like sprinting off. It's like I probably couldn't be messing
They
with
can kill a rattlesnake.
Yeah, they're bad.
Gnarly.
No, I saw one. I saw in my front yard. Of course, I live at the
yes.
And I saw a roadrunner had a snake in his beak. And the way they kill, I'd never seen. It was right in my front yard. I'm watching this. This guy, this roadrunner had a snake in his beak, and he was smashing his head.
Oh, they grab it and they hit it.
And just repeatedly, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, what the hell am I watching? And then I'm thinking, man, where's my camera?
Yeah, you gotta get that on video.
And he was just boom, boom. And the snake would kind of move a little bit, and then
that's crazy.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I hadn't seen a rattlesnake here.
It was the craziest
snake.
Yeah, no, I don't know what kind of snake it was, but it was.
Yeah, I'm not big on snakes.
It was crazy. This roadrunners are crazy little creatures.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff out here. There's like those pronghorn.
Horny
they look
toads.
like kind of like antelopes.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those things are crazy. It's weird.
Have you heard about the oryx?
Oryx.
Yeah, Google it.
What is it?
Oryx.
Yeah, it's kind of spelled funky. It's
O-R-Y-X.
Yeah.
And they brought him in from Africa because some biologists wanted to study him here in New Mexico.
And they thrive like crazy.
They thrive like crazy. They're on the White Sands Missile Range, and then they get off range.
Do people eat them?
Yeah, you can hunt them.
So it's like a deer, kind of like an antelope?
Oh, no, it's like an elk.
It's a mean, it's
a big
boy. Yeah.
It's like a
They got
scimitar.
horns. They got like these twisted horns.
Wow, really?
Yeah, let me pull up a picture of one.
And by the way, Colby, all your family's giving you shout outs on the
Facebook.
Are they?
But we got no Razorbacks here.
What's up, guys? Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to my mom. What's up, Mom? I love you. Sorry if I cussed. I don't think I cussed. Have I cussed yet? I didn't mean to cuss.
We're in the gym. We're in the studio. It happens.
We're in the safe area here.
This is the UN of.
So here's a picture. This is an oryx.
Whoa,
right
that's
there.
pretty cool.
Look at this boy. Yeah, it looks like an elk. From here up, it's just an elk. But then you see these wild, twisty horn things up here.
Our
it looks really big.
Yeah,
that thing looks
huge.
really big.
Yeah.
They're like 500 to 800 pounds.
Have y'all eaten one?
Yeah. I never have, but our sponsor, Fire Team Fit, Ethan, he hunts these things.
Jeez.
He's
that's really pretty, actually.
Ethan, one of these special forces guys, he started a company here in Albuquerque, and it's weight belts.
Really?
And they're one of our sponsors. And he started the company just in his house, and it got huge. He saw these things all over. He's all over the internet selling these things, and he's doing very well. Travels the world.
That's awesome.
He travels the world selling these
awesome.
things, and
I like to see people.
It's not one of these old school leather belts like the weightlifters. He's kind of come up with a hybrid version of it that people have really taken
That's cool.
to. And, go look him up. He brought a bunch to the gym just before he got here, and donated a bunch to the gym. So that
I think there's just a couple left. We'll see if we can
we can find one for the light heavyweight size.
Yeah. So you're talking about like when you lift?
Like
that'd be cool. I do wear a belt when I squat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Regardless, my legs don't really grow that much, but I still work them. So
Fire Team Fit. They got a website. Go visit. Go look at it. And,
fireteamfit.com.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends that lift back home. I think my friend Spencer just threw his back out deadlifting probably like 135.
Wasn't wearing a belt.
Yeah, he would. Spencer, get you one of those belts, man. He's watching my dogs.
He's doing old school. He's lifting cans of concrete and stuff.
For some reason, my friends
blocks.
For some reason, my friends lift like they're like powerlifting for world championships, and they're just like working. And
there's nothing else to do.
I'm like, why y'all doing this? Y'all don't even have to do this. Just work out to look good. Chill out.
That's awesome.
When I'm done with sports, I'm just strictly gonna work out to look good. No, it ain't gonna be. I've done my squats and my.
You're still young, man. You did it in football. You did all that weight training. Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, man. And then it's a funny story because my parents were real tough. Like they don't want us to be whiny and suck it up. Be tough, and it's helped me out a lot. But in football, I got hit and fractured my hip.
Oh crap.
Yeah, and after the game,
hit by a person or
like a helmet in the hip.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I was just like, man, there's no telling how much stuff I've broken. Don't know it.
See, and you're saying MMA's tougher. You
never broke your hips
in MMA, man.
You're a leg kick, and then getting a kick checked by a knee.
I'm just
bro.
I don't want to get hit by either.
Oh my god, it's just a different kind of pain. But I went to my mom. I was like, man, my hip's kind of hurt. And she's like, oh. You got tackled. You get over it.
Like I love mom.
This is not your first time.
She's one of those moms.
Yeah, and I'm just like, and then like a couple of weeks later, I'm like, man, like
she got that southern accent there.
Yeah, I'm like, my hip still bothers me a little bit, and she's like, if I take you, it better be broken. That's what she told me.
Hey, Jack, and awesome motivator.
We went and it was fractured, and she's like, well,
I guess you were hurt.
Yeah.
I'll let you slide this
time.
By
the time I went, it already starting to fuse back. It's starting to fuse itself back together.
Shit.
So now when I throw a kick, I'm not going to say which leg it is because I don't want somebody to see this that fights me. Yeah. But one of my head kicks is like really nasty, and then the other one I can't even lift it up past their hip, because the one that broke, I can't lift it high.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 chance out there, guys. So just don't test them. You never know.
Yeah, you don't know which leg's going to come to your head, but one of them can't lift, another one can. So I've tried to fix it. It's just like the other day, Devin was saying something. Devin was like, why you can't kick above that? I was like, no, Devin, I can't kick above that,
but
bro.
Try the other one.
My leg don't lift. I'm going to kick in the head with this other one, though.
Yeah.
So he was like, man, what happened? I was like,
Devin's
don't worry
awesome.
about it.
The brown bear.
Dude,
we love that guy.
Such a good dude, man. Yeah, such a good guy.
We got him coming on the show, I think next week. Week?
Yeah. I texted him. He just fought John Blankovich or whatever, the one that just beat up Jimmy Manuwa.
Yeah.
And, man, he was winning that fight, in my opinion. He got caught with that guillotine.
Yeah,
it's just a freak thing. So I texted him after that fight. I said, look, dude, he just beat up the number, like 2 or 3 guy in the world. I said, you're there, man. You're there, bro. I
always wonder, man. I do. I text these guys, and it's rough because, you don't know if you're being encouraging or if you're being positive. It's just a quick text. It's love you, man. You did good. You look good. Just you'll be back or whatever. Or you just let it go.
Yeah.
And you wonder. Do you want that text, or you just want to be left alone, or if you don't send that text, do people not care?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a fine line, I guess.
The thing is, knock on wood, I hadn't lost any fights yet, but if I did, I would pay a lot more attention to who was there when I lost than who's there when I win.
Yeah.
So that would be me. It's just them showing they care about you regardless. Because that's my biggest fear is like not getting hurt, but just losing. I don't like to lose. I even though nobody would be let down with me,
I don't like.
I would feel like I was let down. Yeah, and then so. Just knowing that they have my back either way.
We take it personal. It's funny because
me
and Misha watched so many fights together, and we're kind of we talk about it all the time, and we hate watching the fights because we hate to see.
Grueling, man.
It's just, you're so nervous the whole time.
And the weird part is that if y'all fought, you would agree with me. Like I'm less nervous for my own because I can control it somewhat.
Yeah.
When my teammates are fighting, I have no control.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how my mom, my girlfriends, none of that. I don't know how.
Oh, especially moms.
Like if my mom or my girlfriend at the time when I was fighting last, I don't know how they do it. Like I would lose it. I don't understand.
So your mom actually goes to your fights?
Yeah, she does now. She didn't at first. She didn't go to any of my boxing matches or anything. I think she kind of
he's not giving up this.
I think she kind of knows I'm decent now, so she knows I'm not gonna get beat up too. But I haven't been drug into deep water yet.
Moms.
Yeah, so I haven't been really cut open or anything. So we'll see how she responds if I get into one of those wars, which is inevitable.
Eye bleeding or something,
right.
Yeah.
So she sees me. She freaks out when people get put on their back and get beat up.
Yeah,
so
the ground
even people she don't know, I think she cried when one of my teammates was getting beat up or something. I was like, Mom, it's okay. But yeah, so we'll see how she does when that happens. But
we take it personal when all you guys fight, and we do.
You get so invested.
We lose. I mean, we take it just as hard. I mean, I see you guys in here.
You see all the work they put in.
I take those pictures. I see you guys training. I try to freeze that moment in time, and then when I see you get clocked with something, oh God, it hurts me.
So much work, so much time away from their families, and I made a post about Yana about to fight Cyborg, and somebody was like, "She won't win."
I saw that post.
Wow, what a revelation by you! Considering she's fighting the greatest female ever. I'm like, it's a support post. It's not like I'm not looking for opinions. That I'm literally invested in this. She's a friend of mine.
She's a teammate. She's a friend.
I see her every day in here. Training hard. She's away from her son. She's in a whole other country.
Yeah, a whole other part of the world. Barely speaks the language.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm just like,
And where are you? Exactly. Behind your keyboard talking this crazy shit.
You get invested in these, and it's like, we fight alone, but we take so many people in there with us. Like we couldn't do it. It's an individual sport, but there's no way we'd be where we are without a whole team of people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like down from the guy who helps do construction at the building to the people who come in here and clean the mats, to the media people, to the coaches.
God bless Socorro and
everybody.
And the Asian Blasian.
Yeah.
Because that guy.
Justin O'Connor from Boston.
Gotta love Justin, man, because that guy, no matter what, he is always out there cleaning their mats.
Yeah,
and those guys, anyone that cleans those mats, I'll tell you what, you're like an angel.
Yeah, dude, man, I cleaned them one night. I cleaned them all just by myself one night. It took so long.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah,
oh my God! I sent Misha a picture.
It's not like mopping your
I gotta
kitchen.
let him know I did this because this is horrible.
Pull up that video, Misha. Come on, man. Look, I did it.
I was like, man, I'll mop the floors, no worries, because I was in here training late one night, and I was like, oh, it won't be that bad. Oh my God, it was horrible.
We got pictures of Holly and John cleaning the mats on day one.
Yeah, they don't act.
I mean, the Pettis brothers. We've had everyone in here mopping floors.
Yeah, John.
Nobody escapes.
John and Holly, they act. There's no ego in here.
No,
at all.
No, that proves
at
it.
all. I mean, man, this is great, man. I got a few people from Arkansas trying to get out here.
Get them out here, man.
So I'm setting them up to come out here, and I've had a few people check in. Just, man, hey, can I just swing by there for a few weeks? I'm like, yeah,
hell yeah, you can.
On.
Yeah.
So this is the greatest place. It's just a good balance of everything, Good hard training.
Well, we're proud that you're part of the team, and we're looking forward to any time you fight. And glad you came by the show today. That's why we have this show, to kind of give everyone an opportunity to talk about what they got coming up. And
it was good.
Team members that have been off for a while, let's talk about it. Let's find out some little personal stuff about you too, because everyone's got their story. Everyone's got their story. No one just walked through these doors and was a nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone did something back in wrestling or football or they had something before they got here, and we want to just give them that shout out, that time to talk about it. And,
it It was great, man. It's an honor to be here, man. I hit him up, and I hit up Misha, and I was green, man. I was I said, look, I'm a good athlete. Here's what I've done so far. I'm a hard worker, and I can try to pick it up.
You got to go through Misha to get here.
Yeah.
Because he's the guy that answers that email.
Yeah, I had no idea how to get here.
Depending on how you answer that email, you may or may not make it.
Yeah, I didn't know how to get here, but I hit him up, and I came in.
It worked.
Coach Jackson and Coach Wink, they believed in me.
Yeah.
And the other coaches believed in me, and Dom did my tryout.
That's funny.
So Dom, man, I owe a lot to Misha, and I owe a lot to Dom, because if Dom would have
so this guy sucks.
Yeah, if Dom would have said I suck, man, I wouldn't be here. You know?
And believe me, we do turn people away because you pay your $35 to try out or whatever.
Right.
It's like it's either a waste of $35.
In the tryout, I came up here and the elevation was killing me.
Oh
man.
yeah.
I was about to die.
People forget about that.
And I got my eye blacked, and I was just like, oh man, I hope I did okay. But yeah, without them, I wouldn't be here, man. Without
takes a couple
family.
weeks to adjust to that altitude.
Yeah, it does.
It really
it's horrible.
does.
I thought it was a myth, and then I came out here, and I always come out here and think I'm in shape, and then I get here and I'm like wheezing the first time. There's just no air. You're trying to find oxygen, and
isn't it crazy?
There's nothing to find, man.
It's and even the gym where we're at, I think we're about 5,000.
Yeah,
we're not quite mile high, but you start going a little east or a little west, and you start kind of in a valley right where we're at right here. But you're still at almost a mile high.
Yeah,
so I mean you're not sea level.
No,
you're far from sea level.
No,
so your brain is working extra hard to breathe.
Yeah, it's another good thing about being out here too. So,
and that's why we're Olympian runners come here to train up in the mountains all the time. I mean,
yeah, it's beautiful here.
People from Nigeria all over the place up in the mountains.
And cyclists too. The Tour de Gila.
Really?
Like Lance Armstrong, when back in the day would come.
Yeah.
Do y'all know how long it takes to once you leave here for your red blood cell count to go back to normal?
That I don't know. That's something we probably got to talk to
Dr. Bo
about, because he's probably done that research.
Yeah.
That guy's a genius.
Yeah.
Speaking of geniuses, man, we love having
his
him on the show.
His vocabulary is like through the roof.
We've had him on a couple shows because he's always.
I need like a thesaurus while he's talking to me.
What did you just say?
I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about. It sounds smart.
He's awesome.
He gets those, as the Southern people would say, he gets those words out right quick.
Yeah, right quick.
Bless his heart.
Got to get them out right quick. It's not my rat killing.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the way the tone of bless your heart, it's like pretty much.
It's
sometimes
a bad
it
thing.
can be like go to hell.
Yeah,
it's kind of like we
feel
sorry for you.
It's not really being nice.
Yeah, so they feel sorry for you. Yeah, someone explained.
Bless their heart.
Someone explained that to me. I can't remember. Some girl explained that to me one time, and I'm like, so what you're saying is it's not a good thing when you're saying bless your heart.
Yeah, if it's
kind of an insult.
I guess the one my mom says, if it's not very good, she says it's nothing to write home about. So yeah, we got a lot of them back there, a lot of sayings. So, it's a whole nother language.
That's all good, man.
Yeah,
we love it all. We love the culture. We love being exposed to it. Bring it on, because we will embrace it. And, but on that note, we do appreciate you coming in today.
Thanks for having me, man.
Us.
I appreciate it.
We'll have you. This is a good show. We'll have you again. Down the road.
Yeah, sounds good.
Maybe
man.
After your fight, we can talk about
my win.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah, talk about my devastating knockout.
So go follow Colby on his social media. Give a shout out. Give a shout out to your social media.
At CLanders41.
41.
Go follow me. Yeah. So that's
what's the 41 all about?
It's my football number in college.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
CLanders41.
41. I should probably make it a little easier, like Colby Landers MMA or something, but I didn't want to be that guy. So.
That's down the road.
Yeah.
Then you get the blue check mark.
I don't think I earned the check mark yet, the verify thing.
It happens.
I think after my Bellator fight, I'm going to be like, hey, I need a check mark.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that. Even Dr. Bo was asking about that.
Yeah, I know they check mark Bellator guys. I'm going to be like, hey, let me get that. I need that IG swag.
Media people and fighters, they get that blue, and athletes, they get that blue check mark.
It's the internet fairies. They just sprinkle in the blue check marks, make you happy.
It's not always what you do in the cage, man. A lot of it's what you do outside of it.
We need that blue check mark for you guys though.
For sure.
Because a lot of times we don't know who you are, but if we see that blue check mark, okay, that's the guy. That's the guy we need to give a shout out to.
Exactly.
So
much that says so much.
So C. Landers, you'll get that blue check mark and and go follow him and make his social media grow.
Yeah.
Follow us, Jackson Wink.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next time. Thanks for coming.
Thanks everybody for tuning in back home and wherever else. I appreciate it, guys.
See ya.
See y'all.
Through these doors walk the greatest fighters in the world.